Okay, so you've created your username and password for the local search tool dashboard, and now you're needing to activate your account. So you should find yourself in your email right now and look for a email from local search tool. Click on it. And then you're going to see here, to click here to activate your account. Now real quick, if for any reason you didn't find this email in your inbox, I do suggest you check your spam folder. So once you've located the email, let's go ahead and click here. And now you're going to find yourself on this page. So enter the email address and password that you used to create the account. Click the sign in button. Okay, so now you're going to find yourself on this page in the dashboard. And the first thing that we need to do is configure your dashboard. So you're going to want to click here. The next thing you want to do is fill out all of these fields. Okay, so once you've completed this page, real quick before we go on to the next step, I do want to emphasize right here where it says email address. The address you put in here is important because this is actually going to be the address that you receive your reports at. So make sure that the email address you've entered here is where you want the reports to go. And once you've done that, we can go ahead and move to the next step, which is clicking on the white label tab. The quickest way to run a white label report is by generating them from the dashboard. You can do so by just scrolling down to the very bottom here and uploading your logo. However, we give you several other options to initiate a report. The first option is you can set up a white label version of the local search tool on your own domain. The second option is you can set up the local search tool on our domain. And the third option is you can run a report by copying our API code or our widget and placing it anywhere on your website. For more detailed information on any three of these options, please refer to our videos. Okay, so now you're going to find yourself back in the home page, and you'll see right here it says, please purchase credits to use the tool. You currently don't have to do that because we provided 30 free credits for you. What this means is every single time you run a report, you will be deducted 1 credit. So right now you've got 30 free reports that you can run, and since you do have credits in your system, you can actually go ahead and click here to configure that. Okay, and now you'll notice a change over here. This is actually going to be where you run your reports out of. So real quick, put in a phone number that you want to run a report on. I think I will choose... Once you put the phone number in, go ahead and click. And it's going to take you to this box right here where you're going to want to just make sure that all the information here coincides with the phone number that you placed in the tool. Also, if you have a client that has a Twitter name, you can put their Twitter name in here. Another great feature is if, say, you want to send this report to maybe your client or a colleague, you can actually put in a different email address here to send the report to. You're just going to want to confirm it by re-entering the email address here. And then next, you can select up to 5 keywords to run your report on. I'm just going to enter 1. And once you've entered all the keywords that you want to, go ahead and click the Create Report button. Okay, so you should receive an email like this. So it's going to take about 7 minutes for your report to be created, and you're going to want to check your inbox in about 7 minutes. And while you're waiting, you have the possibility to run more reports, and you can do so. And then, as you'll see, now I have 29 remaining credits because 1 was deducted after I chose to run the report. So real quick, while we're on the credits section here, if you actually go up to the Buy More tab, click on it, and you'll see this is where you're going to find all our packages and pricing. So we have everything from our starter package, which is 50 queries at $1 per query, all the way up to our super high end. So after you've used up your 30 reports, free that we provided for you, you'll kind of have a good idea of which package you think best will fit your company's needs. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home button. Okay, so by now your report should be done configuring, and what you're going to want to do is go to the email address that you chose to have your report sent to. Here's mine. And you're going to receive an email that looks something like this, and you're going to want to click on the Click Here button so that it will take it to your report. And there you go. This is my report. You should see your company logo, your company's information, and then everything that entails the report on the business you decided to run. Now, a second thing is that if you actually go back to the search tool And if you notice, a new box has appeared and it says reports generated. This is a great feature of the dashboard because anytime you run a report, all those reports are going to be set up in here. So let's just click on it real quick. And again, you'll see that's the same report that you just ran that you received to your email. Okay, so this pretty much concludes setting up our local search tool in the new dashboard. And please see all of our other videos for ongoing information and setup instructions.